slope you up.
Well, yeah, this is right, you know, and if you look at the suburban timetable, they're all over, you know. For a 24-hour period, we have a 76% stopping rate in Mortdale. Now that's 99 trains going in one direction. That's on the up, right? You've got 132 trains go through Mortdale in a 24-hour period. That's not interurban, and only 99 stop in Mortdale. Right? They'll have to increase that. Now, they're spending big ever. Anybody know what's going on? They're putting on wheel load. That's a massive machine. There's a huge bit up there. I've seen it. I work up there 25. Now that will also, and they've also saying that we increase trains, but they didn't say what sort of trains. Right, now that wheel load is there to turn the wheels down on the trains that have flat wheels. Now those trains will come from all over the network. And there's only, as far as I know, there's only 3 in the network. That's Flemington, possibly Hornsby, and now we're going to whatever more about. Then you're going to have extra staff, extra trucks coming through there, because this thing's also built for bogie changes. Right? And it will also bring in extra trains from other areas, which are out of the normal hours. This will be after hours. So you have more trains coming into the work to the depot. You'll have more chunking in the depot, extra staff, and more road traffic, and more road traffic going into the depot.
So noise.
That's exactly what I'm saying. You're going to have more noise.
Everything you raise is valid, and none of it is being considered.
Yeah, absolutely.
So all the things to write to your submission that you'd like to consider. Was there, did you have a question, sir?
Is not the elephant in the room the fact that Australia had record migration of over 300,000 pre-COVID, and then it disappeared the COVID. I just heard Scott Morrison the other day announce that he's going to resume next year. It's going to be 160,000 migration, all because the Australian government's got $1 trillion government debt, and they have to prop up their gross domestic product to sustain that. The people keep lending us money, and so the cheapest way to accumulate your GDP, bring in more people, and so the Australian government says we're bringing this to Australia. They forget Australia, Sydney and Melbourne. Correct. And they say to the state government, handle it. The state government says to the councils, handle it.
That's correct.
Isn't that the trickle-down scenario that we're
The population forecasts for Sydney are an extra 100,000 each year, and that's not immigration. That's with natural birth and death and all that sort of taken into account. The rest of New South Wales is getting about 20,000 each year. So when you look at it and you say, well, you know, where are all these people going? You know, they're all coming into Sydney, aren't they? And here we are in New South Wales, right, accepting these people, 120,000. Out of the total of, I don't know how many is being proposed, it's, 160,000 or something from overseas, and then natural born births and deaths and everything. It's just ludicrous. I mean, you've got WA and Queensland that are over 55% of the land mass of Australia, and they have lesser population combined than does New South Wales. So why is it that they're not building cities in these boom states where they've got all the mining money coming in and everything, but they're bringing them all into Sydney?
I'll just go to one final question at the back, and then we might break and enable people to write submissions because we've got the other session starting. So final question back, please.
There has been no consideration for the streets coming in to Morts Road. I live in Pitt Street. I live in my own home. I'm being badgered constantly by people wanting to buy my home for units. And you know, at 80, sweetheart, I'm not going to sell to move to Whoop Whoop because they want it. But it's not only that, no, there's no consideration for the one-way bridge, which has a childcare centre on one side, a childcare centre on the other side, and so many near misses on that road. Boundary Road is a big part of Mortdale. And I don't care what anyone says, that bridge is an eyesore and it's a death trap. And somebody has to do something about it. And these people, they want to build shopping centres and extra buildings and everything. But what about the people coming and going from Mortdale to Overley, or to get on the main road to go to Hurstville or Blakehurst or whatever?
If
And
they
sometimes-
build a new bridge there, that'll mean that you'll get big doubles and goodness knows how much more traffic coming back.
But it's not that, it's the danger of that road. And how many times that you hear near misses, and I live in Pitt Street and I take my grandchildren to Jubilee Park, and believe me, it is just dreadful. That the way that people just zoom across and they don't care. But it's a one way and there's nothing up to say one way.
Thank you.
It's just wrong.
Yeah, thank you so much. And thank you everybody for coming.